a composer. And I'm really curious about how we perceive music and how each one of us perceives music differently, but still there's a common thing that everyone seems to share. Really, the impetus for this was getting the band together. We had some new ideas on where to take the band. Musically, they involved being a little more free. And we looked for grants that will allow us to do that. The one that we found really attractive was from an organization called South Arts. They had specifically a residency with a community aspect. And we immediately thought of Nancy and Jerry Miller, who are involved in Visions, which is a service center for the blind and visually impaired here in New York.
Where it really clicked, the idea of bringing the band together, talking about music that is more improvised and away from the page, and then having our friends, Nancy and Jerry Miller, who've been fans that became friends, and I've seen their dedication to the blind and visually impaired community for years and years and years. So it was really a beautiful thing to merge our worlds.
Welcome to Sound Vision. This is a project with the best jazz musicians, and you're going to hear some incredible music, but the band is very interested in hearing from you.
One of the goals of this workshop and residency is to create resources for specifically jazz musicians, but any kind of musician really, and presenters and venues that would help them understand how the blind and visually impaired community experiences concerts. You know, the challenges, both in terms of accessibility, like physical accessibility, but also in terms of access to the music.
Well, some of it is like dancing, and this is still, that's what I hear.
We did a couple of workshops at Visions, and then some workshops with FMDG Music School for the blind and visually impaired.
Maybe it's more clarinet thing, but it's like...
And we also did a full week of open rehearsals with the Anat Cohen Tentet. And then we gave a show. We had a little community show. We wanted to create a different entry point into the music for the band. We really wanted to shift kind of the perception of music in the band. Being embedded with a community that perceives reality in a very fundamentally in a very different way than the sighted musicians in the band do, seemed like a great way to open the discussion.
They talk to each other. The music is conversational. And I cry, I have deep emotions about it.
I could feel how, by each encounter, they feel more comfortable with us. And they can just be themselves and make comments and ask questions and say what they think about the music and answer what we were asking, because it was just one big learning process for us.
I'm curious to know how you experience the music coming at you with no preparation. If it would be any different, if we told you a little bit about what we're about to play, and maybe each person can play a little bit of their instrument. We were very interested in hearing anything from them about the experience. Generally about how music sounds to them if they can't see the instruments, what that experience is like.
They play their instrument, so we can hear the instrument that they're playing, and we mention that, and you guys are doing it, and we thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love the interaction with the musicians, that they have made not only their music and their talent so accessible, but themselves. Those of us who are blind and visually impaired and can't see like the expressions on their faces, the smiles on their faces, the look in the eyes, and you realize there's so much more to it than you ever could have realized.
The beautiful thing about creating the workshops in an intimate place where we played acoustically made the whole difference, because there was nothing separating us, the musicians, from the listener. You could feel when I'm moving around, they know, make sure to locate which instrument, where each instrument is. There's no sound amplification to distort the perception of what's coming from the stage. And then at the FMDGs, we got up at some point and everybody started to walk around with the instrument, and we passed by and you could hear the sound coming in and out, and I thought it was really, really special. And it helped the music become much more accessible, so I felt it was really beneficial for them to be able to address very specific sound. So I felt, for me, that was one of the most aha moments.
Any other comments or questions
I have one
from the audience?
The person over here who's doing that flute, there's two or one person there?
It's one person that sounds like two.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I was like, how many?
No, it's just one person, because I don't know how well you guys are familiar you are with the accordion, but it's popular called the squeeze box.
Yes.
The mind makes meaning, right? If you're sighted, you see Vitor playing one instrument. It's clear to you that it's one instrument. If you just listen and you don't look at Vitor playing the accordion, you hear one kind of sound coming from the left side. You hear a different kind of sound coming from the right side. So it could be two people standing one next to the other playing.
Part of the spirit of jazz is that you open up spaces for the different moments and different people that can accommodate what they do.
Percussion.
There are two people from the community that are actually percussion players, musicians. So we improvise different songs, and then I can say, okay, now we have guests, let's go. So the community became part of the Tentet.
We did write a song with the community at Visions.
Yeah, we call it Visionaries. It was a simple melody that came inspired by the room, by everybody, and something that everybody can sing, and then everybody sang it with us.
Chase those blues away! Yeah! Chase those blues away!
Simple, that is soulful, and just kind of like, we are together. Here's a song that is just here to unify us, that we're all just in this moment. And that's what the song Visionary became.
I'd like to see at least awareness of this community and the challenges in experiencing live music. We have a ton of ideas, like creating some guides for musicians and venues. We'll make concert notes that are recorded, explaining about the band, explaining about the music that you're about to hear. And even that goes a long way.
Music is its own thing. It's its own language. And if you love it, you speak it. Maybe not as fluently as someone such as they or a musician, but everyone speaks it.
The musical experience is what unites all these worlds. Whether you're visually impaired, if you're blind, if you know the instruments, if you don't know the instruments, if you know the style, if you don't know the style, our brains are wired to make meaning of whatever we're listening to. It's just how powerful music is. Being able to come and share a musical experience is priceless and unifying.